Hello, Alpha. Oh my God, it's been a minute. So if you are new to my world, welcome. My name is Elle. I'm the founder and CEO of Direction U Coaching and now Direction U College. And for those of you who are old in my world and kind of wondering, what the hell, Elle? Yes, you know me as a nail bester, but you know what? 2021 has been radical. So of course I would move into my new space with my new name. Now it's looking really bare on the walls and there's a reason for it. I have created a beautiful new office space and I'm actually going to create the artwork myself for the wall behind me, which is going to be inspired and blessed. And so hopefully that will be on the next video. And if you have any ideas with regards to the artwork, please let me know in the comments. And also give me a heads up. Where are you connecting in from and what is happening for you at the moment? How are you doing? I mean, wow. I knew that 2020 was going to be a year of evolution. I've been saying it for a couple of years now that 2020 was going to be the year of the alpha female. And what really happened last year was, the easiest way I can think of putting it for you is Mother Earth had a womanly moment. And what she did was to literally upgrade her frequency. This is being shown by scientists that we have gone from around 7 hertz to up to 70 hertz on some days last year. And we are now kind of calibrating at about 34 hertz, which means that really the planet in itself has gone through a frequency upgrade, and that created chaos in the system as it has been operating for the last few hundred years. And thank peanut butter for that. We have been waiting for this, we have been praying for this, whether consciously or unconsciously, because we know as human beings, we know as souls that the way that we have been operating in society is destructive. Not only of human potential, not only of our human thrive, but of life on earth itself. And let's be honest here, it simply wasn't acceptable anymore. You know, it's said that we don't get what we want in life, we get what we tolerate. And I think that Mother Earth and the universe itself has just tolerated the bullshit for long enough and hit her fuck this shit moment. I'm so happy about that because, quite frankly, it was way overdue in my opinion. What does that mean for us moving forward? Well, it means that the cracks in the foundation has been ripped open and things are never going to be the same again, my friend. It is just not going to happen. We are entering a new world. We are entering a new phase in life. Life is spiraling upwards and you get to choose this year whether you are going to get onto the spiral up or whether you are going to cling to the old and spiral down really painfully, and it's going to increase suffering and it's just going to be nasty and unenjoyable. But as we spiral upwards, every time that we spiral, we get to an overlap point. And so what we are experiencing at the moment is in this overlap point, we are literally pulling the good from the past into the present and evolving it into what it's going to be in the future. So one of the very interesting conversations that I have been having with many of my connections is how old language is coming back. And there's a really good reason for it. And we can talk more about it in the coming weeks. But it is about the frequency in our words. It is about the tone of the language that we are using. And society has been dumbing down our language for the past few decades. And in that, it has really created a low vibration in people's speech. So as we are moving forward, you're going to start hearing more and more people using old terms such as oracles, wise women, rituals. All of these juicy, yummy, really potent words are coming back, and it has even more energy in them than what they had in the past, because we are consciously choosing this language. So we are finding ourselves in the spiral, and as with any spiral, before it can go upwards, there has to be a death and a release of that which is no longer working. That which is dead wood, so to speak, has to be let go of. Last year was really for us to become conscious of this. Last year, all of the pus and the toxicity and the nasty was brought to the surface, not for us to repel and be in denial of it and go into fear about it, which I know a lot of people have been doing, but to just become really, really curious, and from a space of compassion, have a look at what have our choices created in our lives, individually, as well as in our families, in our communities, and then in our world. And to, from a space of absolute love and truth, go, okay, well, these were really interesting choices that we've made, and it didn't have a positive, empowering, loving, thriving result. So I'm not going to make those choices anymore. And it doesn't have to be the really big things. One of the joys that I have discovered this year, because I have been doing so much introspection and just really bringing my whole life under the lens, is having a deeper relationship with Gaia, and little choices have changed. For instance, I no longer buy shampoo out of a bottle. I have found this amazing place that does shampoo bars and in earth-friendly containers, and it's all of these little things. Like, I don't buy soap in a bottle anymore. I buy beautiful vegan soaps that is in compostable wrapping. So all of these little choices is what is important. Yes, the big things always feel great when we make those decisions. However, for the most part, your life is a reflection of all the little choices that you are probably making on an unconscious level. So last year was this amazing opportunity to bring all of this up and to start making new conscious choices. So let me know in the comments if this really happened for you last year, and what are some of the little choices that you have made that is different from before, that feels more loving, that feels more harmonious with life and with earth and the blessing of what we are experiencing at this time. Every time we share these little things, it actually sparks inspiration in other people. So this is really about us collaborating in what it is that we want to create moving forward. So that was 2020. 2020 was absolutely a year of introspection, starting to understand the impact of our choices, the big ones and the little ones and the unconscious ones, not just for ourselves, but the ripple effect all of our choices have. So that brings us to 2021 and why I haven't been visible. Because for me, 2021 is we are setting the foundation of our choices moving forward. This is the year that you get to decide, are you going to evolve and spiral upwards with everything that's happening through Mother Earth and through the universal attention that we are receiving at the moment? Or are you going to cling to the old ways, understanding that it is going to lead to a life of pain and suffering because the system is broken? You can cling to the system and go down with the boats if that is your choice, and there's no judgment, because I understand that billions of souls need to make this choice as part of the evolution. Or are you going to choose to release that and to start getting into a new flow, a new ease, and just question your thoughts, letting go of the old beliefs, letting go of the old patterns, letting go of the old speech, and then from this space, start creating something new? The choices that we are making in this year is almost what it is that we are going to build with the remaining of our years in this life form. So for me, what it has been about is shifting out of being a pure coach, which is what I have been doing for the last 15 years, and understanding that this is my evolution in really starting to share all of the wisdom, all of the knowledge that I have accumulated over the past decades in order for other people to use this art form to create a better world, whether that is just for themselves or whether that is for them to become a professional transformational coach and thereby starting to create this new phase in their lives, or whether it is that they are a business leader and from this space they desire to immerse themselves into the art of coaching and thereby creating a new culture in our professional lives where once again work becomes art and business becomes a space of collaboration, of talent, and through this everybody gets to grow, everybody gets to harness their zones of genius, and everybody gets to collaborate and contribute to the wellness of themselves, of their families, of their customers and clients, and thereby the world. I mean, what an amazing choice to have made. I'm really, really excited about that. And if any of that resonates with you and it's something that you're interested in, reach out to me. Just either drop me a message here or mail me Elle at directionu.co. I'll put the link down for you guys in the description as well. And let's have the conversation about what this looks like. Understanding as well that the work that I am sharing with other people is really, really deep work. So I'll go into psychology, human behavior, the alpha archetype, the art of coaching, all of that, because I understand the importance of the role this is going to play if you are choosing to make this the foundation for the rest of your life. That is a huge responsibility that I am saying yes to. And so being me, of course, I'm going to give it the absolute best that I've got. But so what is the choices that you are making this year? What is the foundation that you are setting? And really, it's like regardless of what your age is completely irrelevant in this conversation, by the way, because we're all getting a new book. Like we're all getting a new book of life. That is what this time period is for. So your past no longer defines your future. Like this is a blank slate. This is a blank slate, and you get to decide what is the rest of your life going to be dedicated to. So give that some thought, maybe today, maybe in the coming week, whatever it is, and let me know. So what are you choosing to create with the remainder of your days? And even if you are 70 years old, you could have another good 30 years ahead of you. That's longer than a lot of people have lived. Do you know how much you can still do with 30 years? Like, honestly, ladies, we need to have this conversation about age as well. I love getting older. You're going to see my beautiful silver is going to appear more and more every week as I am no longer coloring my hair. I love getting older. I'm loving the aging process. I love the wisdom that I receive every single year. And every single year that I get older, I actually have more to share with the world. You know, when we look at ancient days, the aged were revered. They were the wise women and the wise men of the tribe. And people would go to them. And it's time for us to actually start tapping into that wisdom, which for a large part of society we have pushed to the side and go, we'll rather go onto the internet and get information than have the thought-provoking conversations and allowing somebody to share their wisdom with us. that is coming back. So if you are in your 40s and in your 50s, you especially I want to speak to with regards to sharing your wisdom as a transformational coach for other people. And even if you are in your 60s, please get out of the stories of I've done my part, I've done my work, and like it's time for retirement. Who the hell wants to retire when you have so much to give and to share with the world and have an amazing time in the process? Because that's the other thing that is happening moving forward for us. We are no longer going to be slaves. We are actually going to be the amazing creators that we came here to be. And in that, we start creating a brand new world. So I am super, super excited about everything that is moving forward. I want to check in with you guys. Please reach out to me. Let me know in the comments what is your intentions moving forward. And maybe if it's feeling a little bit woo-woo at the moment and it's just feeling like, no, you don't want to commit to it, that's okay too. Like, I absolutely honor and respect your journey. And I am holding a space for my soul tribe family, my alpha family, to actually start being witnessed. I was on this amazing call yesterday that was being held by my dearest sister and friend, Tia Christensen, who was doing a red thread healing process. And it was always so wonderful to participate in the spaces that other people hold powerfully at this time. And one of the ladies was really a little bit hesitant in sharing her experience and sharing some of the things that were shown to her in her life. And here's what I want you to know, and that I shared with her as well. Being witnessed is the most powerful, most loving experience. And we all need it. We all need it in order for us to heal old wounds. It is time for us to move past the shame and to actually not allow that to separate us from each other, because we are all connected. There's nothing that has happened to you that's not happened to somebody else. There's nothing that you've ever done that somebody else has not done. There's nothing inside of you that is not available inside of me, and vice versa. So just remember that. And it's time for us to stop being so like behind closed walls and being the independent, badass, high achiever. Those days are over. It's time for community and for soul families to actually come together in a space of love and trust. And I know it's challenging. One of the reasons why I joined Tia's ceremonies is because I am healing my deep, deep wounds around sisterhood and trust in other women. So I know it's not easy. I never said it's going to be easy, but we can all actually choose to support each other on this journey and to become better, not just for ourselves, but really setting a better tone for our families, setting a better tone for our communities, for our countries, and for our world. Not that everybody's going to vibrate on our badassery, high vibes, and that's okay too. Like, we're not here to rescue anybody. We are simply here to create choices for other people by choosing better for ourselves. So, I'm going to love and leave you for now. I hope that some of this has been valuable for you. If it has been, please like, share, and comment on this video so that we can get more alphas to start becoming conscious of what is happening and really use the energy of this year to set a profound foundation for the rest of their lives. I can't do this on my own, so I'm asking your help to actually get this message out to more alpha females and for us to start building this community so that we can all thrive together. I'm looking forward to your comments. Let me know as well, what else do you want to hear about on this channel, and what else are you celebrating? Let's do some celebration here as well. Like, it can't all be doom and gloom, ladies. You know, we are made to be filled with joy. Our female bodies are wired for pleasure and celebration, and it's the fastest way to get more magic into your life. So until next time, just know that I love you, and always remember, you get to set the tone for your life. Have an amazing day further. Cheers.